I'm Lulu.
I'm Logan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, let's see here. Do you think that your grades are a good indication of your academic achievement?
Yes, I worked very hard in college. I really tried to maintain good grades because I knew that just not even for the grade's sake, but I just knew that it would help me in my future career. And so I worked really hard to maintain a good GPA. And it took a lot of balancing and time management because I had a lot of other things going on. So I think that my grades reflect my time management skills as well as my just how much I learned and how much I grew in college.
So good to hear. Do you have a geographical preference? Like, is this area going to be difficult to go to?
I'm pretty open to any area. I just know that, whatever opportunity arises, I need to take advantage of, and I'm just thankful for anything that comes my way. And I'm pretty flexible, so if it is somewhere new, then I know that I can adjust and make the best of it.
Flexibility is very good. We look for that a lot. From your mistakes when you were in school?
I think I learned a lot, like I was talking about earlier, with time management. I think I made a lot of mistakes in college, overcommitting myself to things, and really spreading myself too thin with certain things because I really like to do a lot and accomplish a lot of things. So I just learned a big mistake in college, especially my first 2 years, was just doing too many things, and so I had to scale back. It taught me a lot in the continuing years of college, and I know it'll affect the rest of my life, and just teaching me how to manage my time the best and not just pick everything, but pick the best things and things that are going to be best for my career and for my loved ones. So I think I learned a lot from that. I guess it's kind of a continual mistake, but I learned a lot from it, and I think it'll positively impact my future career and the way I do things.
So you think time management?
Yes.
Okay. So if you were crunching your time, you probably put yourself under a lot of pressure. So would you say that you work well under pressure?
I do work well under pressure. I do work very well under pressure. It gives me. I feel like when I look back on college and the times where I had the most pressure on me, I feel like I succeeded the most.
What is more important to you, the job or the money?
I think the job. Just growing up, I watched my family a lot, and both my parents. My mom was a stay-at-home, and my dad worked, and he at one point had a job that he really didn't like, and it kind of affected our family. But then when he did get a job that he liked and he really enjoyed and loved, it affected our family in a positive way. So just seeing that I would much rather have a job that I enjoy and that just gives me a better quality of life because I know that the money will only go so far, and I really value family. And I really value just living a happy life, and I'd take that over money. So that's where I stand.
What qualifications do you think you have that would make you successful?
I worked with children since I was about 10, 12 years old. All growing up, I helped with VBSs in church, and I did several mission trips that involved working with children. And then about 4 years of my college, between the age 16 and 20, I worked in an aftercare at a private school, and then I've also taught piano lessons since I was 16 years old, and I've had approximately 30 to 40 students. So I'm just really I've learned to work well with children and to respond well with all ages, and it's not something that scares me working with children. And I know a lot of people it scares them, but I feel like that's my comfort zone is children.
Really good to hear. You'll probably be working with children a lot here.
Yes.
Okay, since this is special education, let's say that you had a client working mostly with special needs here. Let me give you a scenario. What would you do if you were working with a child with autism and you had all these things planned, but he's not accepting any of it, and he's on the verge of having a meltdown? How would you handle that?
I think I would first try to give him a sensory break. I know that children with autism just like to feel different things, and so kind of looking around and seeing if there's anything that would calm him down. And I would also think back to previous sessions, to maybe things that had worked with him to calm him down, or things that he really enjoyed. If he really, really enjoyed playing piano, I would probably let him play the piano. Or just thinking back to some of his favorite songs. Also using music as a reward. So when he did calm down, allowing him to do something that he really enjoyed.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, you have a piece prepared?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to play on guitar.
On guitar? Okay.
I'm going to play Pompeii Bastille.
You can
your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? Where do we begin? The rubble of our sins. Oh, where do we begin? The rubble of our sins. And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
Thank you. It was very well prepared. You have a very lovely voice.
Thank you.
Can I ask you to play something then?
Yes.
Can you play Star Spangled Banner on the piano?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me?
About how many interns do you have working at one time?
Since this is still recently started, we have about 3, but we're hoping to expand.
Okay.
In the future.
And about how often are the interns supervised, and then, or where the supervisor runs anything, and then how often are the interns allowed to run things independent, like a session independently?
The first couple of sessions will definitely be run by the supervisor, and you'll have a lot of co-leading, but we...
Go.
The first couple of sessions are mostly led by the supervisors that's co-leading with you, but they definitely want to see how you're going to react, and they'll kind of wing off. So towards like the middle of your internship is really where you're going to be heading it all, and he's going to be watching you, he or she, but you're going to get a lot of independent work on your own. They'll make sure everything goes right. It's going to raise you.
Great, awesome. Well, sounds very good. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.